Hey, today I wanted to share with you 5 pairs of shoes that I have. I went through my shoe rack and I wanted to compare the difference between round-toed shoes and pointy-toed shoes and give you an idea of what impression the shoes might make on people, and it might help you choose what scenarios and what social outings to wear these shoes to and how to match your outfit depending on what you're dressing for. What's the intention of the way you dress? And hopefully these can give you an idea to help you fulfill that intention. I'm starting off with a pair of round toe shoes. So you can see here, this is really round, and I bought these years and years and years ago. They're a bit worn, but I still love them. These shoes give the impression of femininity. It's romantic. It's round, so it's soft and delicate, and actually quite girly. So as I mature, I've noticed I've worn these a bit less. And so you want to notice if you have super round toe shoes, like in a heel, like a pretty shoe, then it may give off the impression of being quite girly and naive. I think in certain scenarios you may want to give off that impression, but for the most part, most days, you want to be careful. And on the other end of the spectrum, you have the super pointy shoe. And here you can see the line is very intentional, very angular, and the impression that it gives off is quite structured, can be rigid. You associate it to, especially with the stiletto heel, the lady with quite a status, like a lady boss status. It can also be deemed as quite sexy. And from a style perspective, when you look down the leg, this actually elongates your leg and your foot because the visual line keeps going and it's not cut off like the round toe shoe. So with a round toe shoe, let me show you. The round toe shoe, visually from head to toe, this ends suddenly. So your leg can look shorter compared to a pointy toe. If you want to add the illusion of height to yourself, the pointier, the better. If you don't want to be so serious, but still want that clean line look, then this shoe, it's pointy, but it's a bit wider, not as narrow as the shoe before, and it rounds off a little here. So it's not as fierce. And what if you want to look romantic, sweet, but not so girly and not so innocent? Well, here I have a pair of round toe shoes, but you can see that there's a bit more angle in this style, this design, and it rounds off closer to the end, where the other one was almost circular. So you want a happy medium. Well, to me, these are a happy medium. These shoes I bought for $10, which was awesome years ago, and they're quite comfortable too. The brand, no idea. But you see that this is a rounded pointy shoe. There's structure, but there's a slight curve here, and the tip of the shoe is not as angular as maroon shoes. So I think this would suit almost every occasion, this style. And it's not as scary, but it's not too sweet. And something to keep in mind is this isn't fact or truth, but it's something you can find in nature, where if you see a flower, it's round and delicate and you think it's sweet and non-threatening. Whereas if you look at buildings, there's more straight lines, more angles, and it's more structured and serious. So take a look around you and observe what feelings and impressions you get from different shapes and structures, and you'll find that maybe you're actually giving off the same impression, and is it the impression that you want to make? And if you have no idea what to wear or what impression you make with your clothes, then head over to my Facebook page or my website, send me a message, and we'll have a chat about whether I can help you as a personal style coach. So there you have it. I hope you enjoyed this, and if you think this may help your friends or family or colleagues, please share with them, like my video, and subscribe for more next week. See you then. Bye.